Hi everybody, and welcome back to another video by Pan Society. I'm Cherie. First, let me express my gratitude for you taking the time to watch this video. If you're a returning viewer, thank you. We love having you, and we love seeing you back. So thank you so much for your support. And if you're new here, after you get finished watching this video, feel free to take a look around and check out the other videos and see if there's something there that you might be interested in. We have all kinds of topics, ranging from Taoism to authenticity. There's pretty much something there for everybody, and if there's not, just let us know and we'll get something up there for you. Today's video is on altars, and altars are a flat surface, and it doesn't have to be flat actually, but any kind of surface or area that is dedicated to religious or ritualistic practices. You see these in churches, like the Catholic Church. You'll see them at weddings, you know, to the altar. You can have these created at home too for specific purposes. They could be focal points or dedicated to your ancestors. So I want to talk about creating one for you at home or outside somewhere. So we'll start off with what is the point of your altar? Is it for a ritual just for the weekend? Is it going to be a permanent structure? So we'll start with that, because if it's a permanent structure, then you kind of have to really think about where you're going to put it in your space, because it's not going to move. If you don't own the house, or if you don't want to keep it permanent, you want to think about making it temporary. So you want to keep it smaller and more compact so that you can either pack it away when you're not using it, or it can travel with you, because that's another option, is having a travel altar. The other things to think about are what's the point of the altar? Is it a focal point for meditation? Is it dedicated to your ancestors? Is it for ritual? Is it for religious purposes? Answering those questions can help you decide what's going to go on it. For me, I have a couple of altars. I have the mantle over my fireplace, and actually the floor space in front of my fireplace. And this is a permanent structure, obviously, and so I can, but I change the items on it to coincide with the seasonal changes, the equinoxes, the solstices, those kinds of things, or however, whatever energy I'm trying to attract for the house, which is our main space. I also have an ancestor altar. This is a cultural thing for me. Being Asian, you have to have that, and there are other cultures out there that have the same thing. And then I have an altar outside where I commune with nature and where some of my rituals are practiced. The items that go on my ancestor altar are photos. For me, there's incense on there for burning for the ancestors. There's items that my ancestors liked, rice, money, that kind of thing. So if you're building an ancestor altar, your ancestor altar is going to contain whatever is culturally appropriate for you and whatever your ancestors enjoyed. If it's a ritualistic altar, you're going to think about things like what that ritual requires. Do you need candles, crystals, a figurine or a statue to whatever deity that you're working with, if you're working with any at all. People that meditate have altars as well, where they have a surface that either has a candle or two, maybe a Buddhist statue if that's their practice, or other items that will help with their focus for meditation. Altars can be as simple or as complicated. Well, let's not say complicated. They can be as simple as ornate as you want them to be. And they can be budget friendly too. So don't feel like you have to go out and buy all these things to go on them, or super expensive things, unless that's what you want. And start slowly, because your feelings about it might change and evolve over time. So you don't want to go all out and put all kinds of things on it and then realize it's not working for you. One of the fun things you can do is go on nature hikes and commune with nature, and then you can bring things from those hikes within reason. Don't forget, when you're visiting parks, you just can't take things from them. But when you're going on walks in your area or whatever, if you find stones that you like or twigs, if you're going to take live cuttings or something, make sure you show the appropriate consideration to the plant or tree that you're taking it from. Other than that, this can be as big or as small as you like it, and it really can change how you practice in your life. But also remember, altars are not necessary. It's just an extra thing. So don't feel like you have to have one in your home or you have to have one outside to practice your beliefs or your faith. You really don't. You can do it any way you want to. So that being said, I would love to see what your altars look like. Tag us on Instagram, or share your pictures with us on Facebook. Other than that, or you can let us know in the comments down below. But other than that, thank you for sharing your time with me today, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to comment, share, subscribe, and like. And have a wonderful, wonderful day.